Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaigeki no Kinato Chapter 5. Before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little puppet kitty who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that, so we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we're covering Hell's Paradise Shigekuraku. We are also covering Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Illegals, Tune to the Midnight Heart, Oshinoko, Jujutsu Kaisen, Masahi no Slave, Susanoo Frieren, Fire Force, Digimon, and an account, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my freaking god, I could not, well, I'm actually not surprised that there were mofos offended by the fan service, but the timing of it was everything, because in this past week's episode of Fire Force, we got the war on sex appeal, and I can't believe people aren't talking about that. The episode was actually censored in a couple of spots, and a lot of content got cut out. Some of it important content. And we actually did cover it on Patreon, so please go check out the Patreon, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed that some of my favorite lines from that arc were cut, which, by the way, we did cover that arc on this channel, so please make sure you check out our Fire Force playlist, and you'll see when we covered those chapters. Oh my god, it was everything. But anyways, so last chapter of Kinato, we wrapped up the first mission. I really like that, especially in the last chapter, it's showing Kinato as more of a support character, and this way, if it builds up to the point where Kinato uses like all of the power he built up to defeat an enemy, it's kind of like, it will kind of be like a Nakama power situation done right, and I would not be opposed to that. But let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Yes, the mission was to slay the slimes near Evkiv village. Let's see, I checked the surrounding area, and I have detected 0 monsters, including slimes. In that case, I believe you two have successfully completed the mission. And this chapter is titled The Knight and the Princess. Alright, thank you so much. Yes, very nice work. We did it, Kaminagi. I still ended up taking care of all the monsters by myself. Gah! Oh, right, I was supposed to prove myself during this mission. I'm totally done for. I'll have to kick him out of the Iron Fangs. Slay more monsters, because slay more monsters than I do. However, I can move my body a lot more comfortably now. And my katana and I are on the same wavelength again. I have a feeling I'll be relying on your magic a lot more from now on. Yay! I'm not acting like myself, then what's this strange feeling inside me? Is this magic still having some sort of effect on my body? That must be it. Stay calm, Kaminagi, especially at a time like this. I'll just think of my most sacred text, the guide post of my very soul. A knight's chronicle will surely calm me down. I am a knight. This mission really showed me how inadequate I am, so I'll get stronger, strong enough that I can at least stay by your side. Hang on a second, did he just... A Knight's Chronicle, Volume 10, Chapter 4. Say the line, the knight says to the princess? Hey, do you read A Knight's Chronicle, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't read it. I know the basic story, though. He said that all on his own? Oh, my God. Oh, God, I know. I know that the YURITARDS are going to be so mad. I know they're going to be so mad that she's bisexual. But mofo, there's bisexuals. Deal with it. Excuse me, and I am one, so yeah. Excuse me, adventurers. Everyone from the village wants to thank you. How can we ever repay you for what you've done for us? You don't need to thank us. After all, I am your knight. Oh, usually all women look like princesses but wait, hold on a second. Why? Usually all women look like princesses to me, but now, is there something wrong? Suddenly I don't know who I am anymore. Night after night I've immersed myself in the world of that story. I based my entire identity around having a knight's soul. Please, you don't need to thank us. I'm just glad everyone in the village is safe. Oh no! Oh God, I can't wait to look at the Manga Plus comments. Oh, they're going to be so pissed. I know it. I'm just glad everyone in the village is safe. What in the world is happening? I've read the series more times than I can count, and yet, with nothing more than a few remarks and creatures, every bone in my body is telling me that he is a true knight. Oh my freaking God. Oh my God. Time to read the whole series over again. This is growth. These are feelings I've never felt before, and they can help broaden my interpretation of the story. Maybe identifying with the princess's feelings isn't so bad after all. No. I'm telling you! Every woman! You can women can deny it all you want, but all of us women want a knight in shining armor to come rescue them. We do. And it doesn't have to be a man either. It could be a woman or whatever. But all of us women secretly want a knight in shining armor to come and rescue them. It's true. We all do. Those that say otherwise are lying. We're back. All right, what the fuck? Last set. What's going on? What is beauty? Something you feel like muscle, sir. What kind of training is this? Dude, they're doing some... What are they doing? Poster girl training. Oh my God, they're doing poster girl training. Oh God, the exercises that they're doing is great. What it does. That specific exercise helps your with the ass muscles. So yeah, they're trying to build up her butt. I see you. I see what you're doing. Hey there, welcome back, you two. Gian, so how was your first mission? The colorless was able to sufficiently prove his abilities on his own terms. As his mentor, I recommend he join the Iron Fangs. Oh, looks like you're safe, Kinato. Thank goodness. That means I accept you as my knight. Oh, what? I decided you need some special training to refine your knightly details right down to your soul. First step, read all 42 volumes by the end of the week and pay special attention to the knight's parts. Then after that, you can, worship me and treat me like a real princess. Is it just me, or has Kaminagi opened up a whole new door? I'm just glad they're getting along. Also, I need to consult with Lady Lene, huh? Do you think you could show me how to be cute like a princess? I'm rather clueless. Holy shit! What the fuck? Perhaps if I began with the outward aspects, I can internalize the role more. Of course, time to start a girl squad right now. Damn, Kinato, props to you for getting Kaminagi all worked up like that. Girls' feelings are unpredictable. Yes, we are. Oh my God. At any rate, you did a great job on your first mission. Congrats. Thank you. I'm just glad I didn't get kicked out. Sorry to make you worry. I thought Kaminagi wouldn't go with you unless I said that. Even if you failed this mission, I was planning to send you on as many missions as I had to till she accepted you. You never planned to kick him out to begin with, huh? Once again, welcome to the Iron Fangs. But dude, he tamed the Savage Beast! That is Kaminagi. I know some of you men, women, and in between would love to be dominated by Kaminagi. and would accept the crazy. Oh my god, I know some of you would like to be, would love the crazy. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward. I can't wait to look at the Manga Plus comments after this. This is gonna be good. Thank you. I'm looking forward to being here. I already got your next mission lined up, Hotshot. Wait, I already got your next mission lined up, Hotshot. That was fast. The other members should be here pretty soon. Who the hell do you think you are? This is our turf. How dare you strut around like you own the place? Oh yeah, I could say the same thing right back at you. We had a deal. The area around that building belongs to us. Quit twisting crap around. This whole damn neighborhood's our turf. This is the capital city, right? Yep, and that's why there are all kinds of people here. Looks like we'll just have to sell it right here. Dude, this is Black Clover Town. This is some Black Clover shit. I come home from a long mission only to deal with this? Those damn idiots go away for a few days and this is how they act? Hello, waifu! Oh my god, get back, Juna. If I stand out even more carrying all this stuff, it's mortifying. I'm gonna hide. I might as well just hide. Hey, you guys. How many times do I gotta tell you not to fight out here? Don't you dare cause trouble for our neighbors or the Iron Fangs. Or I'll kill every last one of you. Talius, you're back. Oh my god. The hell are you fighting over this time? You gotta listen, Talius. These idiots start picking up trash on our turf. Oh my god, that's what they're fighting over. Trash on our turf. They're fighting over. No, we didn't, Talius. We started cleaning this area before them. They're fighting over picking up trash. Are you fucking serious? You all better shape up and get along during trash duty. Understood? Yes, sir. He's scary but sweet. Okay, now it's like, yeah, this is such Black Clover shit. This is so Black Clover. This is definitely Black Clover meets Fairy Tale Down. It is. Oh, who are you two? New recruits? The name's Talius. I'm an adventurer from the Iron Fangs and Jian's first apprentice. Sorry if they scared you back there. They're not bad guys. First apprentice. And that one over there is a bit shy, so she's always hiding. Oh my god, her ass. But she always sticks out because of her height. That's Juna. Don't look at me. Looks like you need to build up your courage too, Kinato. Dude! I think it's more than her height is what's causing her to stick out. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm telling you, this manga is going to be the only one to survive from this batch. I'm calling it now. This manga is going to survive. Oh my god. Let's look at the comments for this chapter. Oh my god, this is going to be good. Someone said, "Bro, watch the rainbow offer." The ungaged Kaminagi just fell to my knees in a Walmart. Yuri baited for a chapter. Dude, it doesn't mean she can't be bisexual. Come on. My boy made her switch teams fast as fuck. No Yuri after all. I like the characters though. I can't wait to see their dynamics in the group. Oh my god. She realized he was the MC. Oh my god, last week I loved the series. This week, load shotgun. Time to take this series out back. Oh my god, really? What do you mean you turn interesting character into a boring one within one chapter? I'm not even a hardcore Yuri fan and it stinks so much. Dude! I still like her. She is fucking insane. She is so Juvia. She really is like Juvia. People are pointing out that this is some Juvia shit. Yeah, she's given like a mixture of Juvia and Urza, but yeah, definitely some Juvia shit. So it said he fixed her. Good job. Better doctor than the one and under doctor. Oh, the Yuritards are pissed. Yeah, I hope this series gets axed. He didn't fix her though. She's still crazy. Let's see. This was awful. My day is ruined. Dude healed her straight. Dude, she still could be bisexual. You never know. YURITARDS starts crying equals world is healing. Oh my god. Bro, there's no way she's completely over women. I'm coping that that she's at least still interested in women as well, because what the hell is wrong with the writer if he thinks that's okay? But yeah, I'm glad this person said this. LOL, the people freaking out. Her entire identity up to this point was surrounded on that book she likes. However, due to her strength, she always put herself in the case of the knight instead of the princess until now. That's what this is. That's what this totally is. Is that, like, she was so strong that she felt like she had to be the knight. This isn't, I'm gonna say this isn't like Four Knights of the Apocalypse, where, and I'm spoiling it, you have to deal with it, where Merlin put a spell on Gwaine, or maybe a curse on Gwaine, whether you can take it or leave it, depending on your perspective. She put a curse on Gwaine where she couldn't fall in love with a man because of Merlin's own insecurities about her heart, her falling, and her unrequited love for Meliodas, her one-sided love for Meliodas, and then she removed the spell from Gwaine. Like, it's not like that. This isn't anything like that. No, this is more of like a LARPer situation, where she didn't fall. She saw herself as the knight, and she saw everyone as a princess, and that's how she identified herself as, was the knight. Kind of like how Yamato identifies, I gotta compare it to One Piece for a second too. Kind of like how Yamato identifies herself as Odin. And like if, oh god, the fucking trans Yamato people piss me off too. Like, if Odin was like a woman, then Yamato would be a woman. Or Yamato, obviously, they would say Yamato was a woman. Odin is a guy, so Yamato is gonna say this shit. If Odin was if Odin was anything else, Yamato was gonna identify as that because Yamato is LARPs as Odin. That's what this is here. That's what we're seeing here, is where you have Kaminagi identifies as the knight in her favorite series, because there was no one stronger than her. Then you see Kinato come in here, and Kinato Kinato was able to heal her to say, well, not heal her, I should say, was able to save her, quote unquote, and because of that, she sees herself as the princess now. So that makes a lot more sense. That makes sense to me. That does. People are so, dude, like, I knew people were gonna be so mad. Why would you do this? Hope the axe comes fast. I love how, let's see. But yeah, like, this is definitely some Juvia shit. Let's see. Great story. I feel like having the girl turn straight was super forced, though. I don't think it was forced, though. I don't think this was forced, though. I think it makes sense. I actually do this. I think it makes sense. I think that this is a Yamato's, as I said, I think this is very much a Yamato's. This isn't a Gwaine situation. Nah, if this was like a Gwaine situation, I'd be like, God, this isn't good. But this is more of a Yamato situation. Oh my God. People are like really like losing chess to a dog. The princess, dude, this this manga's tacky! What do you want? The princess clothes are tacky? Well, duh. So now we have a Sunder waifu and Umemiya from Boyfriend Girl. Dude, they're so pissed. They're so mad. But I don't think this is turning her straight. I don't. Like, the more I think about it, especially after reading that comment, it makes a lot more sense. Because of this right here, I'll just think of my most sacred text, the guidepost of my very soul. A Knight's Chronicle will surely calm me down. And then after Kinato quoted the line that the knight says to the princess, he said it on his own without like reading it, obviously. He then she said this. She said, suddenly why usually all women look like princesses to me, but now suddenly I don't know who I am anymore. Night after night I've immersed myself in the world of that story. I based my entire identity around having a knight's soul. And then she sees Kinato like as the knight here. When the world is happening, I've read the series more times than I can count, and yet with nothing more than a few remarks and gestures, every bone in my body is telling me that he is a true knight. Time to read the series, whole series over again. This is growth. These are feelings I've never felt before, and they can help broaden my interpretation of the story. Maybe identifying with the princess's feelings isn't so bad after all. I don't think it's turning her straight, though. I don't. She's broadening her horizon because she said that series is her soul. That's her, how she built her identity. That is how she identifies as. Is she built her identity around the series, and she just couldn't. She only identified herself as the knight, and then Kinato opened her eyes, or not opened her eyes. I'm sorry, broadened her horizon to try and have her look at the series from the princess's point of view, which is something she's never done before. That's all that it is. That's what it seems like to me. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is her, like, being stern straight? Or do you guys think that this is, like, I really feel like this is just a Yamato situation. This is where, remember, as I said with Yamato, she based her entire identity around Odin. So whatever Odin was, that's what she was going to identify as. Period. It's the same thing here, where you have her, Kaminagi, basing her entire identity around this series, and she primarily focused on the knight. She never focused on the princess. She's just changing her perspective into focusing on being the princess. That's what it feels like to me. But I'm very curious. I'm very curious what I'm going to look at Manga Reddit too, cause just for the hell of it, and see if Manga Reddit is getting the same thing that Manga Plus is. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't look at Manga Reddit. I know we're our fucking A, kitty. Stop it. I probably should try and see if I can get an idea on Japanese Twitter. Let's see if I can. So based on the comments I saw on Japanese Twitter in regards to Kinato, they aren't even talking about like her being straight, her sexuality at all. They are talking about like the larper, more of the larperness of it all. They actually like her. They do like Kaminagi. They do. They actually like this series a lot. So yeah, I think and it doesn't surprise me. It's only the West that's like um that's bitching about Kaminagi being straight. I'm very curious about manga Reddit. But yeah, the other thing is too that people are pointing out as well is that especially on Japanese Twitter is they're saying that it's definitely giving like early fairy tale and Black Clover vibes, which yeah, that's what I was getting as well. Um, but let's see here. But yeah, even Manga Reddit is saying that it's very nostalgic because this is giving very early fairy tale. Um, girls' feelings are unpredictable. My God, you all are predictable. One of you was eating grass in the first chapter. Um, Yeah, here we go. Let's see what Manga Reddit says here. Kaminagi specifically mentions that she sees viewing Protag as the knight and herself as the princess as growth that will help broaden my interpretation of the story. I'm hoping this means we see her identify with other characters in the 47-volume story and that she doesn't get stuck on the princess role because I too am sad that she has moved on from being a lesbian knight. That's actually an interesting point, though. That's a fantastic point. Lesbian night aside, that's an interesting point. Is she only going to identify as the two characters in the story, the two main characters of the story? Are we going to see her identify with any of the other characters in the 47 volume story to help broaden her interpretation of it? I hope so. That's actually a good point. I hope so. You know what? You know what she has the potential to be like, actually? In a way, it's kind of like the first person that comes to mind is kind of like how Arthur in Fire Force kind of. I know it's more of an original story in terms of Arthur, in terms of his LARPing. Well, it's more like Dragon Quest meets Arthur's original story, but it's kind of like giving that in a way. I kind of hope that I hope we get that. Or no, now I remember what I was thinking. It's kind of like Undead Unluck in a way with the manga and Undead Unluck. Oh my God, I really hope so. I hope that happens. I hope we get to see Kaminagi identify with other characters, or not her personally identify with other characters, but she sees other characters in the series, sees other people like in the guild, compares them to other characters in the series as well. I kind of would like to see that too. But there's also something else that was pointed out too. She's still very clearly bisexual given how she's blushing and bashful around Lene. I agree with that as well. Kinato just accidentally activated her horny turn on and made her realize that she could have fun role playing as multiple characters. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, I think she's more bisexual than anything else. If you're gonna like put a label on it. I get what you're saying, but she could be blushing because she's asking Lene how to be princess-like. So in a way, she's still blushing about Kinato. Yeah, I have to. I've seen so many female characters get bashful when asking about that, which is true, but still, I feel like that. I feel like that is the case. That she's only going to identify as the princess around Kinato, but I still identify as the knight around Lene. I kind of have that feeling that's going to be the case. I do. And so, speaking of Arthur, thank you! Someone pointed this out! I'm loving the night delusions like Arthur from Fire Force, see? See what I was saying? Let's see. Something says here, the wild talk, immediately introducing another new character like the author did with Kaminagi makes me fear we will get stuck with that loop. I hope not. I like the idea of her being, someone said, I hoping she stays a by disaster and instead becomes a princess instead of becoming a princess knight. No one said she had to choose only one. Oh, that's true. That is very, very true. I am not mad at that. People are fucking pissed, though. The West is pissed. Someone said, oh, that's one way for a series to completely jump a cliff. Like, YURITARDS are so mad. Yeah, I'm out. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Amamiya realized he had a chance this time, so he decided to throw the series off of a cliff at chapter 5. All because you didn't get any Yuri? Like, give me a break. That's just petty. Oh, here we go. Maybe don't introduce a lesbian knight to do a fucking heteronormative therapy to turn her into a princess. Dude, you fucking, the immediate literacy of it all. Into a princess if you don't want to do Yuri. I'm fine with her being straight. Dude, like, someone pointed out earlier, like, she may be bi, you stupid fuck. If you don't want to do a Yuri, I'm fine with her being straight. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that, but to have her become the princess because of being straight is fucking garbage. You fucking dumb! As if introducing a character as a lesbian knight just to turn her into a het princess fawning for the MC who's the real knight isn't a crazy decision to do. It's pure misogyny and conversion therapy BS. Lesbians simply didn't have good dick type situation. It's even more baffling because it's literally in like 1 to 2 chapters. Like, Jesus Christ, man! Oh my god! But dude! Like, she's probably bi! Someone said curing homosexuality. I'm probably gonna title this curing homosexuality. Dude, everyone's so triggered over this. Holy shit. My god. The Japanese fans love it. But dude, think about it. This is probably going to be a running gag. Hello? But still, it's like, dude, you gotta wonder. Like, she's probably only going to see she's only going to see Kinato. It's only going to be Kinato that sees a knight. Seriously. What the fuck? What exactly does being straight requires her to lose all her edge and become a docile princess? Like, that's the egregious part. What makes you think she's losing all her edge, though? Like, did you see how she treated Kinato? She's not losing her edge, you stupid fuck! Oh my god, they're so goddamn triggered over this. It's hilarious. Oh my god! Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think. And remember, and what do you guys think of this? Do you guys agree with me that this is a Yamato situation like I do? And do you guys think that we're gonna see her like go back and forth? I think so. I think she's more bisexual. I would rather have like a psycho bisexual, if we're gonna label it anything, than anything else. But like, it really seems more like a Yamato situation than anything else. And I like that she's not stuck in this box, and that she identifies as this freaking novel or the series. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kick in so we can keep bringing you more Kinato content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.